MENGLONG'S mysterious death triggers 8 billion views. Censorship machine in overdrive. The sudden death of mainland actor MENGLONG isn't fading, it's spiraling. In just days, online discussions inside China alone have skyrocketed past 8 billion views, making it the third most watched incident in Chinese internet history, behind only the chain woman scandal with 20 billion views and the Xiaojian incident. But here's the chilling part. Nearly 10 days have gone by, and there's been no investigation, no police statement, no explanation. Instead, authorities have reverted to their one predictable playbook: delete, delete, and delete. Across China, platforms are erasing posts at breakneck speed, a sweeping censorship effort that practically screams, "There are things the public must not know." Historically, this kind of response only surfaces when the core interests of the powerful are under direct threat, which makes one conclusion impossible to avoid. This case has already turned political. Meanwhile, commentator Li Muyang revealed a harrowing video allegedly showing MENGLONG's mother collapsing in tears, sobbing uncontrollably on the floor. The timing remains uncertain, but one fact is undeniable. The official statement released by Yu's studio on September 16, urging people to move on, was not written by his mother. If she didn't write it, then who did? The answer may lie with the studio's shadowy handlers. Li also pointed to Xin Qi, so far regarded as the mastermind of this affair, who has been manipulating MENGLONG's fan community from the very beginning. If Xin Qi had that level of control over the fans, is it really far-fetched to suspect he was also pulling strings inside the studio? On September 20th, fresh revelations added fuel to the fire. The X-account Xinwendiao published a post directly naming 16 individuals who allegedly took part in the party on the night MENGLONG was harmed. Xin Qi, birth name Xin Xiaoxiang; Fan Li; Ji Guangguang, birth name Li Ming, allegedly the one in the white shirt at the scene; Cheng Qingsong, Song Yiren; Yuan Ziwen and Yuan Zihao, twin internet celebrities from Peking University; Gao Taiyu, Tian Hairong; Zhao Maiki, Fuzicha, known as Kelly Yuan on Xiaohongshu; Fan Shiqi, Zhou Hao; Zhang Jiawei from Zhougi, Jiangsu Province. Up to now, I still haven't been able to find an image of this person. If any of our viewers know, please help us look for it. Huhaiyan, Kaiyijia. On September 19th, investigative account Xinwendiaocha uncovered that Xin Qi had been registering dozens of companies using a single phone number: 13764144044. That same number was tied to MENGLONG's own Shanghai Chimeng Film and Television Culture Studio, founded in August 2017 and dissolved in November 2024. By 2018, records show nearly 100 companies had been registered with this very same number, including the Shanghai Linshu Film and Television Cultural Center, Shanghai GI Film and Television Cultural Studio, Shanghai Chenyun Cultural Exchange Center, Dongyang Shanmeng Film and Television Cultural Studio, and Dongyang Zhenwo Film and Television Cultural Studio. According to commentator Li, simply searching this number on Weibo reveals a web of small, short-lived shell companies with no real staff. Although registered in Shanghai, many appeared to operate primarily out of Beijing, an intentional effort, perhaps, to hide their true location. Even more disturbing, this number has surfaced in public records, tied to multiple celebrity studios, suggesting it may have been used by industry middlemen to coordinate resources, manage tax issues, or even engage in illegal activities. Wave demanding justice for MENGLONG. Police fired for speaking out. In our previous report, we mentioned a shocking claim. A USB drive allegedly held by MENGLONG contained evidence of Xin Qi's money laundering schemes. Once Xin Qi discovered Yu had the files, he is believed to have taken ruthless action. Then Yu was allegedly thrown from a building, his death staged as a fall. The phone number may not directly prove Xin Qi's hand in laundering money, but its repeated use remains deeply suspicious. Could it be part of a much larger criminal network hiding in plain sight? And what about the authorities? After nearly 10 days of silence, the answer seems all too clear. They don't want to act. A legal expert noted that civil cases must be filed within 7 days, and in matters of major public interest, authorities are required to make an announcement within 10. Fail to do so, and the case automatically becomes criminal. By dragging their feet, officials are deliberately missing the window for accountability. Commentator Li Muyang exposed even more. A friend forwarded him a screenshot of a conversation with an insider. The message was, "Public opinion must keep growing. The higher-ups want to bury it, the lower ranks are resisting, so it won't stay hidden forever." One of the most outspoken police officers has already been dismissed. If true, it would confirm what many already suspect. The Chinese Communist Party is actively suppressing any investigation into MENGLONG'S death. The insider urged people not to stay silent, because only mounting public pressure can force action. And so the fight continues. Authorities want this tragedy forgotten, erased from memory, but ordinary people are doing the opposite, refusing to forget. Across China, netizens have stormed platforms, even CCTV News itself, demanding justice and transparency for MENGLONG'S death on September 11 in Beijing. The reaction was swift. CCTV shut down comments, even disabling interaction on live streams, but the public refused to back down. On Pinduoduo, Toutiao, Douyin, and WeChat video accounts, they pressed on. Voices poured out. Post everywhere, whether it's about MENGLONG or not, just speak up. Toutiao won't delete posts from big influencers easily. Let's make our voices impossible to ignore. I even bought items on Pinduoduo just to leave comments. Too many people still don't know. We must smash through the information wall and spread the truth to every corner. What began as grief has now become a movement, and that movement is growing louder by the day. The true identity of Xin Qi. Today there are new rumors surrounding Xin Qi. It is said that his mother, Tian Haiyan, is the mistress of Kai Qi and one of the key figures behind the incident that led to MENGLONG'S fall. Tian Haiyan's older sister, Tian Hairong, is married to Xu Ming, the wife of Bo Xilai's financial backer. Xin Qi, born in 1991, would have made Tian Hairong just 16 years old if she were his mother, a timeline that seems unlikely. Therefore, it's possible that Xin Qi was actually born to Tian Haiyan, Tian Hairong's sister, who was born in 1973. A blogger discovered that Tian Haiyan owns several companies in Hubei, most of them security firms. Many netizens have shared photos of the Tian sisters and Xin Qi with a man, suggesting a connection. The man in red is identified as Xin Baoan, the chairman of the China State Grid Corporation and party secretary. According to commentator Li Muyang, an important clue for consideration is that Xin Baoan was appointed by the organization department in December 2018 as the general manager of China State Grid and party deputy secretary, a position equivalent to a vice-ministerial rank in the Chinese Communist Party. According to Tianyancha, on December 18, 2013, Xin Qi became the major shareholder of the CCP, state-owned Hubei New Energy Company, at just 22 years old. An unusually young age for someone to hold such a significant stake in a state-owned enterprise. By November 27, 2018, at the age of 27, Xin Qi had risen to become the company's chairman, a position typically equivalent to a vice-departmental or even full departmental-level official within the Chinese bureaucratic hierarchy. This rapid ascent raises immediate questions. Could Xin Qi's father, Xin Baoan, who by then had attained a vice-ministerial rank in the energy sector, have been the sole driver behind this meteoric rise? The answer is highly unlikely. In China's system, even officials at the ministerial level cannot directly influence such swift promotions within state-owned enterprises, especially in sensitive sectors like energy. Such career advances usually require backing from much higher political patrons or factional networks within the CCP's top leadership. Xin Qi's trajectory, therefore, suggests not just nepotism but also the possibility of deep-rooted political connections and protection at the highest levels of power, connections far beyond what Xin Baoan's individual influence could explain. On September 18th, commentator Kai Shenkun shared on X that he had received information indicating that Xin Qi is a distant relative of Xi Jinping. with his red background widely known. Additionally, during the CCP's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, Xinqi's film and television works even received awards. By 2018, Xi Jinping had entered his second term, and Kai-chi had been promoted to a vice-national-level official as the Beijing party secretary. Whether Xinqi is truly a distant relative of Xi Jinping or the child of Kai-chi and Tian Haiyan, it would not be difficult for him to secure a vice department or even full department-level position. Neither Xi Jinping nor Kai-chi would need to intervene personally. Those beneath them would simply arrange a position for Xinqi. The shocking deaths of Yu Menglong and Charlie Kirk that sparked a generation's awakening. A fleeting remark by commentator Wen Zhao is deeply thought-provoking. The death of Yu Menglong has sparked an unprecedented wave of public outrage, something rarely seen in China. On the surface, it might seem like just another tragic celebrity death in China's entertainment industry. Historically, the Chinese public hasn't been particularly sympathetic toward entertainers. But this time, it's different. In September, two shocking deaths of young figures in their early 30s sent ripples through public opinion. Both Charlie Kirk in the United States and Yu Menglong in China triggered a media storm, shifting the public discourse in profound ways. Charlie Kirk, born in 1993, was only 32 when he passed away, while Yu Menglong, born in 1988, was just over 37. Though they were close in age, their lives and careers were worlds apart. Except for one thing, they were both public figures. Charlie Kirk was a controversial figure, while Yu Menglong was a beloved idol, expected to stay away from controversy. Just moments before their deaths, their paths couldn't have been more different. Yet, despite their differences, their deaths resulted in similar outcomes. Both ignited massive shifts in public opinion. Charlie Kirk's death sparked an outpouring of outrage in the U.S. over political violence, fundamentally reshaping the way people understood terms like fascism and extremism. These terms, once used to label a specific group, now take on new meanings. Meanwhile, Yu Menglong's death has awakened deep-seated anger among countless Chinese citizens, anger that had been suppressed for far too long. Yu Menglong grew up in a single-parent household, relying solely on his mother from a young age. His mother had to sell goods on the street to make ends meet. This was a family with no support system. Despite his humble beginnings, Yu Menglong strongly opposed the hidden rules in the entertainment industry, proving he had strong principles. He was a handsome, open-minded, kind-hearted young man, yet without power or connections. Despite all this, he was killed, and his death remains shrouded in mystery. This makes ordinary people feel as though everything they hold dear is being stolen, trampled on, and humiliated. This profound sense of injustice resonates deeply with the public, which explains the immense emotional reaction. Wen Zhao shared that many netizens commented on his post, saying that they initially didn't care much about Yu Menglong or even know who he was. They were simply bystanders. But when they saw what had happened, they could no longer remain silent and felt compelled to demand justice for him. Seeing such a bright, promising young man harmed, and understanding the tragic circumstances of his and his mother's life, it became impossible to ignore. Similarly, most of the comments under our video in the past 2 days have been filled with sorrow, outrage, and a desire for justice for Yu Menglong, with some expressing shock at the darkness and depravity within the Chinese entertainment industry. The deaths of these two influential figures have made me realize that the public, especially the younger generation, has changed. We are no longer indifferent. We are waking up. We are now ready to speak out against evil, against lies, and to restore the truth. Personally, I believe this shift is incredibly positive and vital in this chaotic era. What do you think about today's topic? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this analysis valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.